The main responsibility of a ward councillor is to represent the concerns from the residents of his or her ward to the municipal council. Welcome back to Public Administration 101. Proudly brought to you by COUNCILLOR Consultants. For professional advice you can trust. In this video, we will be looking at the various roles and responsibilities for a municipal ward councillor. But first, make sure you check out our other videos under our playlist, which we titled Public Administration 101. While you are there, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more content. And remember to turn on the notification button to be alerted when we publish new videos. Just search for COUNCILLOR Consultants on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Now let's get into today's video. As a starting point, we should state that, according to the Constitution, the South African government consists of three distinct, yet interdependent, spheres, being the national government, the provincial government, as well as the local sphere of government, being the municipality. Each sphere has a political arm, being the legislators and the executive heads. The other arm is for the administrative officials. The administration arm is represented by heads of departments and public officials, who are mainly responsible for doing the work of government and must account to the executive. The executive arm is represented by the cabinet and executive committees, who coordinate the making of policies and laws and oversee the implementation of such policies by government departments and municipal departments. The executive arm accounts to the legislative arm of government. The legislative arm, being legislatures and the council, is represented by elected members, who 1. Represent the public, 2. Approve policies and laws, and 3. Monitor the work of the executive and departments. The legislative arm of the local sphere of government, being the municipality, will be the focus of this video. Specifically, the elected members of council, who are referred to as councillors. Let us now define what we mean when we refer to a councillor. The Municipal Structures Act, Act 117 of 1998, defines a councillor as a member of the municipal council. Section 73, 2a, of the Municipal Structures Act further defines a ward councillor as a person elected to represent the ward in the municipal council. A ward councillor, essentially, acts as a bridge between members of the community and the municipal council. Since the Municipal Structures Act states that a ward councillor is an elected person, how is this ward councillor elected? The South African Constitution provides registered voters an opportunity to vote for their ward councillor every 5 years through the general municipal elections. However, a ward councillor can also be elected through a municipal by-election. A by-election takes place within a ward when the Electoral Commission does not declare the results of the election of the municipal council or the ward within a specified period, or when a court sets aside the election of a council or a ward, or when the council is dissolved, or when a ward vacancy occurs, either through a death of a ward councillor, or a resignation of a ward councillor, or an expulsion of a ward councillor from their political party or from the municipal council. In both the general municipal elections and the by-elections, the candidate who receives the most votes in that ward and is declared a winner within the ward will then be considered the councillor of that ward. Such councillor will then represent community members of that ward in the municipal council. The elected ward councillors from the various wards within the municipality, as well as other councillors within the municipality, elected through a proportional representative system, will then form members of the municipal council. If you would like us to go more into detail regarding how South African municipal councillors are elected, and the difference between ward councillors and proportional representation councillors. Let us know by leaving us a comment below. Let us get back to the main crux of this video, which is the role and responsibility of an elected councillor. Councillors are expected to sit in municipal council meetings on behalf of their constituents, being the members of the community from their ward, or the political party or formation that nominated them. Councillors are therefore required to represent their different constituents in such meetings and various forums. The various meetings and forums may be for the purposes of contributing to the debate and the discussion, exchanging and evaluating information, solving problems, resolving conflicts, disseminating information, exchanging ideas and experiences, as well as inspiring and developing teamwork. Since a councillor is expected to attend, and sometimes chair, such meetings on a regular basis, he or she needs to feel confident about the proceedings so that they can contribute to the debate and discussions, as well as fully participate. Another role for a councillor is to facilitate inputs from their wards by serving as a communication link between the municipal council and the community. Councillors are also responsible for monitoring the performance of the municipality in terms of service delivery and other objectives set out by the municipal council. Councillors are furthermore required to debate issues and put forward alternatives, or at least different views, and then vote on a decision or proposal within the council. Councillors also serve as members of ward committees, where residents and councillors work together to identify and resolve issues. Councillors also act as custodians or guardians of public finances, such as the budget, for fixing municipal issues. Councillors are required to report back to their communities at least once a quarter, and should use available channels to engage with their communities. There are, however, certain things a councillor cannot do. A councillor is not responsible for the actual delivery of basic services, like the supply of water or electricity, or for fixing potholes. However, they must ensure that the municipal manager and his or her municipal officials properly provide such services to the community. Legally, a councillor cannot instruct a municipal official on how to do their job. A councillor does, however, have a right to expect that municipal officials meet specific standards. When those standards are not met, the councillor may raise this as a concern within the municipal council for the attention of the relevant department. A councillor is required to represent his or her ward as a whole, meaning he or she must not perform his or her duties in any way that would depict any form of bias or discrimination towards a particular group within the broader community. So, how do you raise issues, or even communicate with your ward councillor? It must first be stated that a ward councillor should be available within reason, except when they are not available immediately due to meetings, personal commitments, and other engagements. Ward councillors are also expected to hold regular public meetings and interact directly with any person or interest group, even if that group is not represented on the municipal council or in the ward committee. Ward councillors are further encouraged to use available communication channels to engage with their communities. This may include, for example, email newsletters, social media pages, and WhatsApp groups dedicated to residents of the ward, etc. Councillors are accountable and must be responsive to the communities they serve. Therefore, elected councillors need to carry out their duties in a transparent and accountable way. This means that councillors do not act as individuals and do as they wish. Their actions must therefore be visible to the public, so that the public and their political party or formation, could hold them accountable. Another way of holding councillors accountable is by attending council meetings. Section 5 of the Municipal Systems Act, Act No. 32 of 2000, provides for the public to demand that municipal council meetings and committee meetings be open to the public. The public also has the right to find out what is happening at the municipal council, as well as obtain records and reports tabled at the municipal council. In conclusion, councillors are expected to be in close contact with their constituencies on the ground. As much as ward councillors and political representatives are required to reach out to communities, they also rely on the resident feedback to be part of their strategic system on the ground. It is also important that a councillor have an empathetic relationship with the community they serve, and a good, ethical, professional relationship with municipal officials, in order to build a better, cleaner, and prosperous municipality. If you still do not know who your ward councillor is, you can visit the Independent Electoral Commission's website at www.elections.org.za, or search for "Who is my ward councillor?" Then click on the IEC website. Do you know your ward councillor? Leave us a comment below to let us know who the ward councillor in your area is, or if you have ever engaged with your ward councillor before. You can also click on the links below to learn more about the roles and responsibilities of municipal councillors. This has been yet another video in Public Administration 101, proudly brought to you by COUNCILLOR Consultants. For professional advice you can trust. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Also make sure that you continue the conversation by following us on social media at Consult COUNCILLOR.